Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here to do your What's Cracking reading for Thursday the 11th of June. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for the wonderful things you do to support me. I want to just ask if anybody wants to do classes with us or would like to be included in those. All of the instructions are below. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can contact me via email or go to my website at www.theaussiegoddess.com. If you wish to donate to the channel, there is a button on the Aussie Goddess main page. For your reading this morning, I am using the Connolly Tarot. Let's get stuck in. I think I have a little bit of a different visual on my camera. I'm going to start trying to organize to get some new equipment in the next few weeks so we can start seeing this a little differently. Move my room around a little bit. Okay, so I have the Seven of Wands coming out. Now the Seven of Wands is a card of standing your ground, defending yourself, standing up for what you think is right, fighting against others, fighting against the opinions of others, but standing your ground, knowing what you believe is true. Okay, so there's some sort of discovery you've made here. The Hermit talks of going inside and really understanding who we are. Really sort of finding the light that shines within. And I feel like here, it's like you've sort of discovered something about yourself or some way of doing things that maybe you haven't been doing in a way that's been good for you up until now. But there's some sort of realization sort of coming to light here. And for some of you, this means that now you're going to have to stand your ground. This often means like, you know, taking people out of your life. We do have the Nine of Wands here. So there's some sort of pain that you've endured in the past, some sort of hurts that you've gone through, that you are realizing now why you have cycled this. So the realization is coming to your mind now, and you are starting to realize what you've been doing up till now. There's been some sort of light bulb moment here, and you are now going to change the way you do things. So you're going to do things very differently from here on inwards. So you're very much taking your power back to move forward here. Oh, I love this. So Knight of Pentacles coming out behind with the Fool. So it may be a little bit of a journey for you here, because you are sort of taking, it's like you're taking yourself in a very different direction with this knowledge, like you're opening your mind to what can be now. So you've been holding back for a very long time, holding back some energy here of knowing what you want or not following your true path. This Knight here says that you are getting back on your true path, and you are taking a leap of faith again with what you want here. Okay, very nice energy. Okie dokie, let's go. All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles. Now, the Two of Pentacles is a card that talks about balance. It talks about making some sort of decisions between your heart and your head, or maybe a decision between two things. Now, what happens sometimes is when those two decisions look very equal, we keep going round and round in circles and we can't make an ultimate decision. I feel like you're doing it or you've done that now. Something going to lead you into the future here. We have the Wish card coming through. Something here is going to take you into a brand new future. It's opening you new doors for you. It's sort of lighting the way. I see the way being opened for you. It's like opening doorways that perhaps you haven't seen before, but it's bringing wishes in as well, which is absolutely beautiful. Okay, Nine of Swords. So there's a possibility here you could have some anxiety about a new start. So, you know, sometimes when we're going to embark in something new, especially with the Fool card there, we may get that feeling of sort of apprehension, and excitement. Some people feel that feeling of butterflies, that apprehension, as excitement, and some people fear it. So it's very much how you're interpreting the energy. But something new is coming in here. You've had this huge realization about how you've been doing things previously. And because you're now going to make changes, because you're now going to move forward in a very different way, it's almost like it's challenging everything you've ever thought of. So everything in your mindset now is sort of changing, and that can be a little bit daunting. So it's sort of like that thought or feeling you had in the past is looking completely different now, because you're seeing a different way of doing, a different outcome. So that can be a bit challenging for some of you, this awakening. Because as I said, some people feel that apprehension in their stomach and they get fearful of it. They see it as anxiety, and other people use that anxiety to launch themselves. They're very much helps them to take on risk, take on new things. So if you're feeling that this is new and it's different, and you're walking down a slightly different pathway or going in a slightly different direction, try not to see it as anxiety and apprehension. Try and see it as the excitement that beckons you forward, because you're moving into a new time here. Okay, so we have 7 of Pentacles. This is something you wanted, something you wished for. You've been wishing for this all along. You've been wishing for this change, this enlightenment, this encouragement. You've been waiting for this moment. You just weren't sure how it was going to come about. Something has shifted your thinking here. Something has shifted your thinking, and you're letting go of past energies, letting go of past core beliefs, letting go of past energies that have held you back, that have blocked you from the eternal spirit, from your higher self. There's been blockages here that you are removing. Wow, okay. See, moving away from things that no longer serve you, not putting up with things, turning your back on things that do not serve your greater purpose. You are turning your back on them. So you've been held back by people, situations, ways of thinking, ideas, concepts. You've been held back by all of them, and something is coming in to clear the way so that you are not taking those things into your future with you. You are choosing to move in a different way. Okay, the High Priestess, you're listening to your intuition, see? You're clearing all the ego stuff away. And we have the 4 of Wands here, which means that you're bringing in a new stability that you have never known before, and an inner strength. And that's beautiful, because I start the reading off with the 2 of Pentacles, which has the eternal sign up the top. And in the last card of the reading, we have the Strength card, which has that at the top. So once the decision's been made, once you decide that you're going to accept and flow with this new energy, it is going to bring in something amazing here. You're starting here small and you're ending big. And you are growing. This is growth, huge growth. So something here is changing to take you in a new direction. That feeling in your stomach, ride it, grab it, run with it. Don't allow it to make you feel fearful, because that's what you've done in the past. In the past, you haven't accepted this. In the past, when it's sort of given you a little bit of an indication of your, intention or your value, you've wavered. It's not now the time to waver. It's time to embrace it, grab it, and run with it. You have a lot of power here coming through. You just have to learn to ride it. Ride the wild horse. Okay, so we have you standing your ground. So I know that you've had some sort of awakening or enlightenment. Maybe just a light bulb moment here, an epiphany. I don't know for you. Might be different for everybody. But there's some realization about how you've been doing something up until now. And it's created pain in your life. But now you're realizing how and why. And you're allowing that to go. There's slow movement, so it's going to take a little while to go, but you are definitely taking some sort of leap of faith here into your own future. Grabbing the bulls by the horn. Grabbing the bull by the horns. That's what Spirit's saying here. Alrighty, I'm going to read you a card from the Journey of Love. I pulled this out yesterday. It's a brand new deck. Somebody gifted it to me. And what I do is when I get something new like that, I pull one card just to see how it resonates with me. And the card that I pulled was so beautiful, and it made me realize how I was resonating with this deck. So I will pull one for you today. Okay. Oh, see? Okay, this is card number 2, and it says, within nothing, there is everything. Okay, so I'll read it from the book for you. Okay. From a point of stillness, a moment, a complete universe is opening up to you, endlessly expanding. Your every thought and intention sends ripples of consciousness through the universe. What a creative being you are. You are sending consciousness into motion, bringing your creation into being with every inner desire, with every whispered wish. The universe receives your yearning and aspirations with open arms, returning them to you as manifestation in your life. What is really in your heart? Open your arms, sigh, speak your heart truth aloud to the loving universe and receive it as your destiny manifesting now. The oracle brings a message to you. Something that you want is on its way to you. It may seem to be coming out of nowhere, no sign on the horizon to give you hope, yet it is coming to you anyway. It is spiritual law that you cannot be denied the manifestation of your heart's desire. Trust and remain open to the tide of universal love rushing towards you, swelling within you now. And the little poem that's here says, the wind moves gently, through quiet trees, water flows. Life's song calls slowly. Wow, beautiful reading, folks. Have a wonderful day.